Hey everyone, welcome to DevRunner. My name is Paul, and this is episode 8 of my sub-80 half marathon time trial challenge. Today I'll be reviewing all aspects of my training over the last 7 days in pursuit of a 79-minute or faster half marathon time trial, which will take place on Saturday, April 3rd, 2021. There's a lot to talk about this time, so stick around. Here we go. All right, just to jump right in, today I'll be covering all aspects of my training from Monday, February 22nd through Sunday, February 28th. This week I ran 75 miles, and I'm happy to say that this is the first week of my training block where I actually feel like my old self when it comes to my running. I'm used to doing higher mileage for marathon training, anywhere between 80 and 120 miles a week when I'm at my peak. So I'm happy to say the fatigue of ramping up to that kind of mileage seems to be subsiding, and I'm starting to feel good every time I go out. Now, before we get in any deeper, everyone, I just want to quickly encourage you, if you're enjoying my content, please like this video, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts on anything I'm talking about or anything I'm not talking about. In addition, I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and don't forget to ding that bell so you get notifications every time I post a new video. Okay, with that said, here's how the week broke down. On Monday, I went out and did an easy 5 miles just to recover from my 20-miler the previous Sunday. And then I followed that up on Tuesday with 8 miles easy, kept it in the low 8-minute per mile range. Not trying to prove anything to anyone, just trying to get my legs back. Now, I ended up getting in a total of 11 miles on Wednesday, but it was not the usual track workout, not even the 2-park track workout. Things got really crazy. So for more on that, stay tuned. Here's the cutaway. 128. That's lovely, isn't it? Didn't have it leaned up against the chair, and I paid the price. 1,600 meter interval. One and only on the day. 6 minutes flat. Heat's killing me. Football team's arriving earlier than ever before. All right, folks, here's a new twist on the old track interval game. Besides the fact that my camera just fell over during that 1,600 meter. Anyway, heading off to the other park to finish this workout is not going to happen. I just got in my car and the battery's dead, so I'm going to be waiting on AAA. And while I'm waiting on AAA, I'm going to try to use this time in a fruitful fashion. So I'm going to do a 2-mile as hard as I can on this through this hilly driveway up to the track and the parking lot around it. The times will be meaningless, but I just want to give my muscles and my heart and my various systems a good hard workout. So that's what it's going to be all about. So I'll run 2 miles hard, and then follow that up with an 800 meter and a 400 meter. So as you can see, my Wednesday track workout was even more crazy than usual. Halfway through that workout, I had to give it up and couldn't even head to the second park to finish things off with all the car trouble. Though I did get in quite a few miles running down the side of the highway trying to get home after dropping the car off at the auto shop. What a day. The good news is that it left me ready for a second speed workout last week, which came in on Friday. We'll learn about that in a second. So on Thursday, I headed out for 9 aerobic miles on the roads. Nothing special to talk about there, just getting in the miles. Now on Friday, I headed out for a 13-mile middle long run, and I decided I was going to push the pace, start introducing more speed work into my weekly routine. So I went out and I ran that 13 miles in an average of 7 minutes flat, or 7:01 if you look at Strava. So I was happy with that, to still have that kind of juice left in the system that late in the week. Now I knew running that kind of pace on a Friday, that close to my Sunday long run, was going to introduce new stresses to my weekly routine, but that's exactly what I was in search of. Wanted to see if I'd be able to deal with it when the long run on Sunday came up. So on Saturday, I went out for 8 easy miles to give my legs a little bit of a rest before the 21-mile long run on Sunday. And by the time I got out the door for my 21-mile long run on Sunday, it was already 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Just incredibly hot for late February, but what can you expect with the global warming? Yikes. By the time I was 2 or 3 miles into that run, I realized I was feeling pretty good. So I changed my route on the fly, and I spent the first 15 miles running some rolling hills and some fairly challenging terrain, just to see if I could wear myself out before I spent the last 6 miles on flatter ground, picking up the pace considerably. You can check out the way that all worked out on Strava, but I was really proud of the run because it was the first time I had done 2 speed workouts earlier in the week and still bounced back for a fairly long run, and had enough left in my legs to really pick up the pace and get into the low 7s for those last 6 miles. Nowhere near my goal pace for the time trial, but promising progress. I'm happy to report that my cross training was also really solid this week. Despite the higher mileage, I did still manage to get in all 7 core workouts in the mornings, plus all 3 free weight workouts on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Got through them with no problem. So I think again the time has come to up the weights. On the nutrition front, I'm happy to say everything is solid. Lots of lean proteins, lots of leafy greens, lots of salads going on, cutting down on the sugar, and as a result, I've dropped 1 pound. I'm moving in the right direction again and feeling a lot better for it. My sleeping patterns were the usual thing. A lot of 5 and 6 hour nights early in the week, and sort of trying to make up for that as I approach the weekend, getting in 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours on the weekends. I've got 3 weeks of hard training left before I go into a 2-week taper. So here's hoping I can ride that line between tough stuff and easy stuff so that I can get the maximum benefit before I go into a time trial that is going to push my limits like crazy. Thanks for coming along with me on the run today, everyone. You have no idea how much your inspiration, your encouragement, your comments really mean to me. It really goes a long way to keep me motivated from week to week, and you've no idea how much I really appreciate you. With that said, get healthy, stay strong, and keep pushing. Peace out. See you next week. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome to DevRunner. My name is Paul, and this is episode 8 of my sub 80 time trial something or other.